Hi, it's Kai. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can change your skincare routine for the summer using the style products that they just sent me. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, oh, you have acne, like I can literally see it right now. First of all, I'm breaking out because I went outside yesterday and the current state of coronavirus requires us to wear masks outside to protect ourselves and others from the virus. So wearing that mask, like breathing in the humidity, has caused me to break out in like this area where I wear the mask, and also I am on testosterone, so I break out from like on my jawline when my hormones are imbalanced. First of all, I use this cleanser called the Low pH Good Morning Cleanser. It's from Kosher Eggs. I've been using it every morning to cleanse my skin because my skin tends to sweat during the night because it's hotter now. And it helps just like cleanse away like the dirt and oil that you form when you sleep and get you ready for your skincare in the morning. After that, one of the two products that they just sent me to review is the Kosher X Hydrium Watery Toner. For a few years, I've been using the SUNSCREEN pH 5.5 toner from Etude House, which they just removed from Yesal. I'm not sure why. It kind of is an old product, so I'm worried that a lot of websites are going to stop having it and they might stop making it. I started using this toner because they just sent me it. Usually when I try new toners, they are not as hydrating as the SUNSCREEN one, but this one I find is actually more hydrating and makes my hydration last throughout the day, not just in the morning right after I do my skincare. It has 5 types of hyaluronic acid and also vitamin B5, which is good for your skin. Hyaluronic acid is also good if you live in a climate where it is humid. I live in New York, so it's kind of humid right now, but it's not super humid all the time. Hyaluronic acid absorbs the moisture from your environment, so if you live in a very humid place, it's bringing in all the moisture from the air into your skin to keep you more hydrated throughout the day. And I find that it helps my skin because I have dry skin, and my skin is also sensitive and has not irritated me at all since I started using it. After that, I use this serum from The Ordinary. I'm not going to put a link in the description for this product because it is not available on YesStyle, but I do use this every single day. It has hyaluronic acid and matrixyl, which is a peptide. It helps your skin reproduce collagen. It can be anti-aging, and I've found that it also has helped me with acne and hyperpigmentation. I use this eye cream from Secret Key. I made a video a few months ago reviewing the entire collection. The texture is very thick. The skin around my eyes tends to be very dry. This is the only eye cream I've ever found to keep that hydration in all day. After that, I use this aloe vera gel from Nature Republic. I have a lot of friends that use this moisturizer and I've never tried it until now. I really like it, but I find that if you don't use hydrating products before it, the moisture doesn't really last as long. So once I added the hyaluronic acid toner to my routine, I found that the moisture lasted longer. But I do like that it's a gel texture and it feels like a moisturizer. It doesn't feel like it's just like a water that disappears. Aloe is good for sensitive skin. A lot of aloe vera gels that you can get from the pharmacy tend to like burn my skin and they contain a lot of alcohol and stuff, but this one is very gentle on me. After all those steps, the last thing that I use, Kosher X All Green Comfort Sun. This is the best sunblock I've ever used. They just sent me this to review it. The new things that I just added to my routine for summer are the toner and this SPF. It feels like a moisturizer and it doesn't leave a strong white cast, and it also has a very high SPF and a high PA rating. It not only protects you from sunburn but also protects you from the aging and skin cancer creating effects of sun rays. Once I added the sunscreen and the toner to my routine for the summer, this helped maintain moisture in my skin because I found that before I added these two products, my skin would feel dry a few hours after doing skincare. Now my skin stays hydrated all day long. During the warmer months, I also changed some techniques of how I do my skin makeup, like foundation and blush. I would replace my foundation with BB cream that is matte. This is a very full coverage BB cream. I feel like it's probably more full coverage because it is targeted towards men, and men are not really expected to wear multiple products on their skin. I'm gonna take some on the back of my hand. You will only need like this much. It's like really high coverage. This applicator blends just as well as a beauty blender, but you don't have to get up and go wet it, which I get annoyed by, and which is why I don't really use beauty blenders as often as I used to. It covers my acne and redness. I find that this doesn't feel heavy at all in the skin. During the winter and months where it's colder, I would usually use a concealer that is like glowy and has a lot of oils to hydrate your skin, but I switch it in the summer to this, like the same cover tip concealer. I use shades 2 and 1.5. It's a very dry concealer, so you're not gonna sweat from your makeup while you're wearing this. It sets by itself. I personally don't wear powder because my skin is kind of dry already. And I also don't own any setting spray, so I literally don't have to put anything on top. I just use this and it's fine, it stays all day. Recently, I've been wearing a mask too outside, so I usually put makeup only around like the outside parts of my face. I literally just use these two concealers because you can only see like my eyes and my forehead, so these two are enough to give you full coverage if you are not showing your whole face when you go outside. Switch from a cream or liquid blush to a powder blush. This just makes you feel like you have setting powder on even when you don't. It's also a different color than I would usually use in the rest of the year. I tend to use more like nude, natural colors, but I like this like yellow tone, and the way it blends with the pink as well. Kind of gives you that like sunburn look that everyone is trying to get in the summer. This adds more dimension to your face. Look more lifted if you put your blush around here, and especially if there's two colors and one that stands out against the other one. The shade is Retro Drive and it's called the 3CE Dual Color Face Blush. This hack I've seen other YouTubers do and makeup artists, but basically what you want to do is take a tissue, like this is a regular like Kleenex or whatever, and if you put it on your face and just like push down on it a little bit, but don't like wipe your face, like you might see like a little bit come off, but what this does is get rid of the extra moisture so that your makeup will last longer throughout the day. As you can see, like it doesn't really affect the makeup if you do it right. You can see on here like nothing really came off. Makeup is still there, it just feels more dry and it feels less heavy on your skin. It's hot and you don't want to be sweating from your makeup and you don't want your makeup to melt off. And I'm gonna use this tint from Para Ink Matte Blur Tint, the shade 09 Thrilling Red. It's matte, so I like it better for the summer. During the winter, it's harder to wear matte tints because a lot of them can be drying on your lips. But in the summer, you're gonna be sweating already, so it's not really that bad to have dry lips. Like, it's less uncomfortable than it would be in the winter. The same tissue that I used before to blot my lips. And basically, this is where the idea of blotting the rest of your face makeup comes from, because if you realize, like, people who wear lipstick, when they blot their lips, it takes away the extra moisture and the extra product, and it ends up making their lipstick last way longer throughout the day. And it's the same thing with the rest of your face. It makes your makeup last longer when you just don't have that extra like layer, because throughout the day your skin is gonna produce more oil naturally and sweat because it's hot. So it's better to have less moisture already in your products, because it's gonna mix with the other moisture that's already there, making like 2 times the amount of moisture to melt your makeup than if you blot it. You feel like you have less makeup on even if you have a lot of makeup on. It also helps you save money, or if you're somebody that doesn't like using powder or just doesn't have powder at the moment or setting spray, doing this will automatically make your makeup set itself. I like looking dewy during the summer. I like looking dewy during every season, but I don't like when my makeup fades away and melts throughout the day. So you can still look dewy but have less moisture if you just get a tissue and literally just blot your face. It's so much easier. Like, it makes your skin feel so much better. Literally, it will change your whole routine if you do that. Any of the products that I mentioned in this video, except for The Ordinary, I'm gonna be linking them down below. You can use my code KAI2003 on your style to save money, but the links that I am putting down below are my affiliate links already, so you shouldn't have to put the code when you check out. But if it's not there, my code is KAI2003 in all caps. If you like this video, please leave a like and comment down below which of these skincare products you would like to try. Please leave a like and subscribe and share this video with your friends if they ask you about skincare.